Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are this fine Saturday for me. It is Saturday evening, and I'm excited to be here. I haven't streamed since Tuesday, I believe. I have been working on a few pieces, but I'm glad to share this one with you. This is one of my favorite pieces. No offense to any of the other pieces that I have, and I think it's been working up pretty well. I do have a few blank spots there that I'm working slowly but surely to get completed. I have started to adopt a new method, which is very similar to if anybody has watched Gemma Stitches or Stitching with Gemma, something like that. That is what I have started kind of working towards. Um, so I do have a lot of park threads. I have still working my way up here. I have been slowly but surely filling in this area here, which great, you know. We do have our template here. We have our piece that we're going to be showing off, which I'm very glad that we have. I was able to download another app and get that working. And yeah, if it is your first time here, my name is Chivis, and today I'm going to be stitching Galaxy Gazing. This is a Heaven and Earth design. It is a free design, actually. I believe it's still on the page. So if you're interested, if you like it, definitely take a look and stitch along with me. You know, if you're working on whatever you are working on today, definitely let me know. Jump in. Don't be afraid. Be brave. Chat with us. You know, post an emoji, a little waving hand, anything will do. I have a new computer setup area. I have kind of rotated my desk around a little bit, so the chat is now to my left. I just got to make sure that I'm paying attention to it. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be stitching today. This is 22 count, and I'm using 2 strands. If you guys notice, it is a smaller hoop, but I bought one today, a little bit larger, and I will definitely transition into making that work whenever I get a chance to update the hoop. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Very excited. I cheated a little bit, went a little bit ahead to double check what colors I was gonna start working with, and up here in this square right here is where we finally get to start the orange. But I am going to continue working in the method that I have with Gemma's technique to see if it works. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue working then. So my first color that I need is this little right here, 3843. I believe I do have one of those parked somewhere. Maybe a bit far off though. Oh yeah, I have it over here. You guys can see it's down, parked down here. So I'm just gonna start a new strand, and I'm going to yeah, just start using it from there. So 3843 is what I need. 37, 38, 43. Here we are. Oh, it's a bright blue. I've been working with a lot of blue so far, not at the any other color. Well, it'll have a little bit of purple here. Started with a little bit of purple. If you're trying to find your place on the actual image, it's the towards the center, a little bit under the center of the spiral. That is where we are. But again, we are making our way to the center of the spiral, which is the orange area. And I believe we might be there. We might be there today. So 3843. And we're starting here. I'm gonna go ahead and just start filling in because these two little spaces down here are also this one. So simultaneously, I'm watching two sports games. One is basketball, and the soccer one will be starting in about 9 minutes. So, World Cup has started. If any of you are soccer people or like to watch sports, do you have a favorite team that you're rooting for? There you go. Most of today I've been working on the video for Monday, which I think is going to be very exciting. For me, it has been so far, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. Tune in and watch it. Alright, so we finally have these three filled in. Then I'm just going to travel this way. I know I could end it and start another one later, but if you know me, I don't mind traveling. Alright. Next one. We need... This one I am going to start and end because it's only 2 stitches that I have here, I believe. Let me modify something very quickly here. Sorry if you guys are hearing a little bit of weird noise. I'm messing with my microphone a little bit. I want to pull it out a little bit, but I need to move a little tab that is in the way. Perfect. Alrighty. You guys are not as much at risk for me smacking the camera anymore. I positioned it differently. Actually, you are backwards. If I were to flip it up to me, I would be facing the opposite way, which is alright. It's alright. Alrighty, I was going to go with, let me find it, this one. Now I know I do have it parked down here, but I'm gonna need to grab another one. And I am gonna end it, it's just 2 strands, so unfortunately. 3765. I was going to stream yesterday, but I was moving my room around, so I was a little bit tired afterwards. And just decided to chill the rest of the afternoon. Alrighty, so that's it. Those are our two there. The next one that I'm going to need is the star. This one, 825. I don't like when they're all spread out like that. And then again, this one here, I only have two. Oh well. Again, I am adopting Gemma's ending method. It has worked so far. I've really enjoyed it, so I keep doing it. And just cut it from the bottom. Perfect. We're gonna put this one back where it belongs. And I grab the next color, which is 825. Perfect. So we have some here. Does anybody look like they have a mess of threads everywhere? I certainly do. 825 is the starker one. Alright. So these are the clamps that I had bought. They're pretty cool. And then if you guys can not see because the image is there, on this particular one, I have a magnet where I'm clipping my scissors and my needle. So it's kind of like a needle minder. I do plan on making it pretty, making it look pretty eventually. But for the moment, it's worked like this pretty well. All right, 825 is starting here. This one I am going to carry to park, sorry. It's a little bit far, but it's alright. Tis be alright. I've been practicing on trying to stitch with both of my hands. This one up here gets tired though. Should probably pull the chair armrest up a little. We all stitch with both hands, one hand, left hand, right hand. Perfect, that's that. Now, this one is supposed to park down here. So that's what we're gonna do. Could have completed it. Let's mark it as parked and move on. So we're focusing on pretty much this square right now. Again, I'm just trying to make it up to those, to the next square. The little sun and the $sign have the orange that I've been wanting to get to. So that doesn't work. Oh, you guys can't see. There we are. The next color that I need, this one is also only two stitches, I believe. Let me find the color. $5.17. Yep, 2 stitches. I do had a $5.17 part. Guess I used it all. Alright, let's do those 2 stitches and then we'll park it somewhere else. $5.17. So the World Cup started on Thursday. Mexico won. United States played yesterday. Canada played yesterday. Brazil played today. Who else played today? There's another team that played today. And then right now, Haiti is playing against something. Obviously, I'm rooting for Mexico, and then I'm also watching the NBA final or playoff, game 5. Definitely need to go back down here and fill in all those little empty spots. That's my, it's kind of been my mission off camera. I just wanted to find a good spot to be leveling off every edge, I guess. I may strive or stray off the path a few times here and there, but definitely we'll try to keep to the plan as much as possible. I am going to end this one and then start it somewhere else. Just making sure that we don't have any little bump threads on the back because they are annoying. All right, so these are done. We do have 517. I'm going to move it. I guess I'll move it to this side and then park it eventually. Oh, look, all the way down here. I will do here. Sometimes I struggle so much just to start a thread. It's so annoying. It'll like come loose. So I've learned to leave a bit of a tail just to catch the parts of it, and then we'll just cut them off right now. Those of you that are jumping in, welcome. Glad you're here. If you feel brave enough to chat, definitely send a little emoji, you know, a little waving hand. Tell us what you are doing this Saturday or Sunday for some people. So I'm going to go ahead and park it here. But before I do that, I am going to cut off this part of the thread. We'll leave that one part there. So I did these three, and it is part there. Yep. So far, so good. So far, so good. I like how it looks better filled in like that instead of how I was initially doing it with the scattered stitches. All right, back to our area. We were up here. We need I'm tempted to do, I know which number this is, these here to kind of move up the whole piece together, but nah, we're gonna continue because we're so close. Again, that little dollar sign is my goal. That is the orange that I'm aspiring to get to. So hopefully we'll be there soon. All right, 797. I only have 2 there, and then the next one is over here, which I might just do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. 797 is what I'm needing. You know the clinking. I have a binder ring holding all of my threads, so that's the clinking sound. If you're wondering what the sound is, it's either clanking on the desk or my mug. Which, speaking of, I should go get more coffee. But I need to drink water, so here. The loop thread is the best start. Unfortunately, once you cut the thread, I mean, unless you use the smaller portion of it, you can't do the loop thread start. The 2 stitches that I'm currently working on. Go. Just getting rid of that knot. And then our next area is not till over here, which I'm just gonna park there. Is it too far? Maybe. But it's my piece, so I can do whatever I want. Okay, I'm gonna work on these half circle ones. What is that half circle one? This one. But I think first I should do this little box. This little box. What's that little box? This one. 3810. I only have 2 stitches there. Yes. 3810. Perfect. I have a color here. Oh, it's a started. It's a cut thread, but it'll be fine. It'll all be all right. I'm going to start with a pin stitch because I don't have a and then we'll just start our stitch. Sometimes things work out, sometimes you have to make them work, and I think we made it work. I'm definitely not a professional stitcher, nor am I a well experienced one. As you can tell, I make my own rules and I break them whenever I want. You know, that's just how life is sometimes. That's just how it be. What is this? Why is there a knot? I feel a knot down here. With this particular. Oh, we're not using that one right now, so. That one, that one and that one. And then going to park it 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That one is parked. Alrighty, back to our area. I think I am going to do this one that I didn't want to, but I will. Simply because it's going to set the foundation and it's going to fill in some squares. Nine, 9, 6. Threading my needle. Perfect. Perfect. 996. And we have a lot of park threads here, so should be fun. Let me part them. That way I know which ones need to go which way. Perfect. So we're gonna start. I think I'm gonna start on this side. Oh, I didn't mark that one. That one's already done. Where'd it go? Here it is. Here it is. I lost my loop in the back. I picked up another thread back here. I can feel it. Oh, yeah. I need to figure out the knot that I feel back here. Because it's causing some issues in the front. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the Danish so I can come back to this side. There. Who will be our first brave soul to say hi in the chat? I wonder. We have a few people there. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Chivis. Glad that you stopped in. I do all sorts of crafts. If you don't believe me, you can take a look at the rest of my channel. I have crochet stuff, I have sewing, I have, haven't done any cooking or baking, but I do bake as well. I figured things out, you know? I play video games, I take pictures, I am a teacher currently. but I'm on summer break, so I have the time to spend it here. For now, at least, until it's time to go back. Alright, let me take a look at the back and fix the area that is causing the issues. It's this one right here. It's been caught by multiple strands. Might need to cut it. And then just end it because it looks very messy. Seems to look quite messy. I don't know which strands it is. Seems like one, but it seems like two colors. Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna snip it and then I will figure that part out. That one's no longer part. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Just gotta get our fabric back in here. What color was that? I'm pretty sure it was 517. This one. Yeah, it's the one that I had just put on there. So it is no longer parked, and we're gonna go back to 996. Perfect. And then we will figure this one out at a later date. 517. Just want to put it back in its spot so I don't forget what color it is. Then I did leave 2 threads in the back that I need to make sure I secure later. And we'll go back to fixing the camera in just a bit. Give me a quick second. Alright, that's fixed. Did lose a little pad. That was holding there. That should be holding there. How are we looking? Are we looking good? Yeah, here we are. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's continue then. We were doing gotta make sure I hold these out and I don't catch them in the back. I think that's one of the issues with parking your thread. I love it. Love parking my thread. But it does create a little bit of a mess if you're not careful. And I obviously was not. This thread back here that is still poking through. You'll see it. Don't mind me. Let me get a needle really quick so I can secure those in the back. Don't judge the back of my my piece. Please, please don't judge the back of my piece. Alrighty. I was going to this one. They seem to be caught, but they're really not. I need to make sure I fix them or they're going to continue to cause issues with all the other threads. So sometimes you just got to do that surgery. That fixing. No. Let me. Get this together. There we go. Ooh, am I gonna be able to do what I want to do? Probably not. I'm just gonna pass it through some threads and then cut the rest off. Come on. Come on, there we go. And then cut. Do the exact same thing with this one. This one's a little bit longer, so it should be easier? Question mark. It's already proving to be a pain in the butt. Through here. Should have a few. All right. Everything else should be okay. Let's proceed. Making sure nothing else is tangled. Scissors, my needle, and then where is my other needle? Here. Perfect. That's perfect. So we are currently finishing that. Next thing we have to do is actually over here. I am gonna do this one just to move it a little bit up. And this color, I believe, is... I'm not sure. I will find it in just a little bit. Oh great, I just dropped my needle. I just dropped a needle. That should be fun. Just pop a few more out because I know that I'll need to look for that one eventually. That color is $7.99. Completed that one, and I'm just going to move it up. To this one. Okay. Now we're going to continue with our 996, which I believe needs to be moved here. Again, I'm going to go through and I'm going to do Danish just to end up back at this and this side where I'm starting. We're doing this row currently. So I'm going up here because I do want to finish this one stitch that I have up here. That way I'm not having to jump up that many squares. And that should just allow us to move back towards the left. I'm glad I cleared that other thread that was in the way, because it would have continued to be making a mess as we went. And now it can't because it's gone. It is gone. Is adjusting the microphone? Apologies. Those of you that are stopping by a little bit at a time, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Even if you don't stay long, that is okay. Glad that you took the time to walk in. Appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to continue. I think I'm going to do these and then move up this way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So now instead of doing Danish, I'm going to do full cross. Full cross all the way down. Well, 3 of them, and then resume with Danish. You guys will see what I mean in a little bit. There we go. Alright, so here I'm going to do Danish, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Right, and that leaves our 2 stitches for this other color, 799, that we have to do. So 1, 2, 3, lead 4. And just as I say that, you guys are not at risk of me hitting you, and there I go. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to mark the one that I finished. And we're going to keep going. 2, 3. This is how I always count in my head. Okay, so I'm going to do one here. And then I know I'm straying a little bit away from what I'm supposed to be doing, but that's okay. Because there's a purpose. There was a purpose. That's two. I do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Perfect. So now we're going to come back down and then finish this, park it somewhere on the left side, and then move on to whatever we have left on this other side. Is it me, or did the volume go down a little bit? Oh, I should probably get closer to the microphone, right? I think so. All right, and then I'm just going to mark these and park my thread there. Now I have this 799. First, I want some water though. Give me a quick second. Oh, I need to refill. Definitely need to refill. All right, after that, then we're gonna be able to go to the half circles. I know it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But it's working up nice. It's working up nice. What do you guys think? Move you guys a little bit up that way so you guys can see. We're gonna start working up here in just a little bit. En un momento. Alright, so now we've switched to 7.99 and we're working on these two right there. And for these, I'm going to do all 4 of them as well. And I'll probably stop. No, I think I can work them all in. Maybe. If If my thread decides to cooperate. Alright, we have one, two, three, and four. How loud is my volume? Because for me it sounds very low. I think I just need to speak a little bit louder. Maybe. How about like this? I don't know. Alright, so we have those done. I think I'm going to continue. Oopsies. Oopsies. I pulled my thread out. I don't know if I have any other stitches up there. I'll check in just a bit to see if I need to park my thread up or if it is good to cut it. I finally made it to 1% on this pattern. No, 1% isn't much. But every stitch counts. So oh, I do have more. Yay! Sorry. So these are currently the ones that I'm working on. And I'm going to travel a little bit and park my thread there. Come on. Click the thing. It is right here. Yay! How exciting! How exciting is this? We are progressing quite well. I do want to do 809, that one, but I'm going to do the diamond first And then the arrow. Do we finally get to the... where are you? Where are you? The amounts of times I've looked for this... There you are. Oh, that one's purple. It's just one? Seriously? I hate when it's just one. But then we still have, oh, we did those already. See, we finally get to the orange. That is the orange right there. That one, and where's that one? It's not that one. One of my symbols has been stolen. Oh, look, that one. That one's also purple. Where is that square one? I've been robbed. I've been robbed of a symbol. Oh, duh, it's right there. That's a greenish one. And then we have the pencil looking one. Or the A. That one. We do have one. You've got to be kidding me. It's the only one until down there. All right. Let's continue then. I could... No, I'm not going to worry about that area right there. I'm going to work on this part. Alright, so we said we're going to do the diamond, which is 3766. Oh, I have a parked one. It's far away, though. Get another one. 3766. 3766. There we go. It's that greenish looking one. 3766. I just remembered that I dropped a needle earlier and I need to find it. That's the first thing that I'm gonna do once I finish the stream. Alright. Put music on here. So it's actually there. Perfect. Hello, welcome. Those of you that are coming in, I see a few people. I'm glad you're here. Take a look around, have a seat. Stitch with me if you may, if it pleases you. If you are stitching, then by all means, please let me know what you're stitching. I would love to know. This is called Gazing Galaxy. It is a heaven and earth design. And I'm doing it on 22 count fabric. And currently I am 1.12% complete. So exciting, exciting. And then we're going to park it over here. Now we have two parked very close together, but I'm okay with that. Okay, not really, I'm not, but there's not much I can do. Okay, this arrow up, I remember it. I did it yesterday. Is that 827? It is 827, and I actually have 827 over here on a needle already. Perfect. I knew I was going to need it sooner or later. Just one stitch right there, but I'm going to start it. I'm actually going to start it over here so I can make sure that I secure my thread. I always struggle with this part, but it's going to be just fine. Everything is going to be just fine. Right there, and then we're going to come back to this area. There we go. Secure the thread one more time, like so. Don't let it get in the way. I'm gonna park it up here because I want to move it out of the way. 1, 2, 3. There. And we have now completed those two, and this one is part. Perfect. We've freed up one more needle up here. I am going to cut this little part off here. Excellent. Excelente. All right. Now, next order of things is this one that I am also going to move out of the way. And then we'll start with the new colors that we have, which is that half circle. What is that half circle again? $161. I'll travel. Ooh. I don't know which way I should travel with that one. I think here I'll travel to the left, and then this one will be a new thread down here, this section. All right, let me get this out of the way first. I love how we're moving the threads out of the way now, and we're not stuck with them in our area of work anymore. I was thinking of doing a crochet with me soon enough. I started a new project. It's supposed to be surprise, but not really. It is a lot of crocheting though, so I'm doing it here and there. I haven't crocheted today, which I do have to get a few stitches in, and I will. So these are the 3 that I'm working on. I think it's so much better when I was able to put up the last 2 streams where I didn't have the pattern keeper image. I think it was a little bit like, I mean, you don't have to see what I'm doing, but I think it's just better for you guys to be able to see what I'm currently working on. Right, and then we're going to park. Where are we parking? Up here. Right there. I like to feel the threads. They look pretty cool. I think I'm going to start filling in this area as well. I need to finish up these little small threads and then start moving into the third. So right here, if you see this red line, is the actual half of the pattern. And then I believe this blue area right here is the half. Maybe? No. Where is my half? Oh, my half is this second row here. So I think I'm going to be moving into this upper right quadrant, and then I might alternate between the upper right and then the lower left. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just enjoying it for the most part. Okay, let's continue. I want to stitch at least one orange. At least one orange stitch. All right, 161 is what we're doing. Like that. I'm gonna move. Ooh, okay, let me do this one instead, and then I will move. Oh man. Because I'm thinking of doing these 3 here, but then that one's left out. But I can't do that one unless I do this, the one beneath it. But then I have on the left side one more there. Oh no, oh no. it's a lot of parking threads. And okay. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that one. 161. So 161 is purplish, grayish. It's like a grayish purple. And I haven't used it before because it's not cut. Nice. I need to finish working on my Van Gogh and the screen piece as well. Yeah. So that sounds loud enough, but my voice does not, which means I need to speak louder. Or just get closer to the mic. Alrighty, 161. I'm gonna do this one stitch. Oh, I'm debating. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do what I'm not supposed to do. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. My rules. My rules. Right, that's one. So those are the 4 that I'm working on currently. And then to the other side, I will start another thread just to, yeah, and then I'll carry that one to the right. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, now I can do this one. That one that looks like a little candy. A little candy. 930. That one is gray. Very gray. It's a grayish, bluish. Have I used this one? I know I've used it on my Silent Night one. Not Silent Night. Starry Night, the big one. I still haven't found a Christmas piece. I need to find a Christmas piece. I don't have a Christmas piece. It will be my first Christmas piece ever. I was thinking, I saw on Etsy a few like Christmas stamps. They look very cute. And I was just thinking of doing like a sampler of the little stamps. I think that would be cute. But if any of you have now or watching this video later have any Christmas suggestions, please let me know down below. Also, it's almost my birthday, so I get to spoil myself with a few things. I like to give myself gifts. Lots and lots of gifts. Honestly, it's just an excuse. Because I do it anyway. Can y'all believe we're halfway through the year? Halfway through 2026. What a year it has been. Do y'all agree? Disagree? Have you enjoyed it? Has it been good to you? I think I've had a pretty decent year. No major complaints. Yet, at least. But hey, it's barely June. Alright, 2026 is going to say, challenge accepted. Then I'm going to be in trouble. Alright, I have completed those 3, and I'm going to park here. So those little stitches that you see here, I've learned how to end like Gemma, and I think it's worked fantastic so far. Alrighty, next one. I think I want to do these little cross ones, or like sideways plus signs. I need to stop holding needles in my hand. That's why I dropped them. That one is blue. You know what? No. I'm going to move over here and I'm going to do 169, was it? It is 169. What is that little star? This one, 317. Is it only one? Well, yes and no. I think I'm gonna do the stitch and then I'll end it, and then I'll just start it over on this right side. $3.17. This one is also a grayish looking color. and it is 1 stitch. I need to create a needleboard. It's on my list of to-do things that I have not gotten to do. And then we'll do another one. Sure, up here. And then we snip. And then I'm going to save it over here. I am going to erase this number. I currently have one that says 827, but 827 is no longer part there. So we're going to put 317 and park our needle there. You'll want to see the start of my needleboard? That's what I'm working with so far. That is what I have. All right, you are done. Now I can move on to 169. Now, the problem with that is that I might need to start 2 strands, one to the right and one to the left. I think this one I'm going to start to the left and then up. So we're going to ignore that area for now. 169. Also a new set that I haven't used because it's not cut. And what I mean by that is that, for example, let me show you guys. Let me show you. So this one I just cut right now. This one I just cut right now. All the ends are cut. The ones that I haven't used and are still new, I haven't bothered snipping the edges. So there's still just the 4 folds that I did to get them onto my floss cards. Like this. I know, entertaining. Best thing. Okay, 169. What was I doing again? 169. It's funny how some threads I can, or some strands I can thread faster than others. Some I take forever. Right there. Perfect. Still have 2 sports games going on my screens. The NBA playoffs and the World Cup. In case you were wondering, yes, I do like sports. I very much enjoy watching pretty much any sport. I'm not super huge on American football, but soccer, baseball, basketball. I'll watch some golf even. F1 racing, UFC, boxing, all that fun stuff. UFC I don't like as much. It's too bloody for me sometimes, but it's all right. I'm so excited that we're here. Finally, we're getting to that orange area. It's taken me a while. Again, I haven't worked much on it off screen. I have other projects to rotate through. I think this one is parked here. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we have finished those 4 and we are parking there. Excuse me. 209. Ooh, okay, I have a few there. I think I'm gonna do it and then I'm gonna end it and then I'll start it back up here whenever I need to. Simply because I think it's too much of a distance and I'm noticing the back right now, it's a little bit messy-ish. Usually I wouldn't mind, but trying to become a professional, okay? Trying to become a professional here. Anyway, 209 is purple. I like purple. Also a new color. There we go. 209. Yeah, but my main sport is and will always be soccer. I recently got into baseball, maybe 2 years now, 3 years. But I've always been a soccer girly. Played when I was in high school. Played a few teams outside of school. Never anything professional, just for funsies. Ooh, I'm feeling a mess of threads in the back again. I don't like it. Let me figure it out. If I'm able to pull it that easily, that means something is up back here. the one, isn't this the one that I just parked? Come on now. Get it together. Let's see how bad it looks. It's not too bad. I just caught it with this one. Does have a bit of a knot here. Perfect. Now if we pull them through the front, it should all be fixed. There we go. Perfect. Well, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. Unlike the previous one where I had to cut it. Yes, I have a needle in my mouth. If you're just tuning in, don't worry, this is normal. We're just fixing a few issues. I'm not a professional at all, so please don't take any tips from me. Don't judge me. Look, I'm clamping. Should have done that since the beginning. Clamping my threads with the with the holder. Let's see if that keeps them from being pulled constantly. I've noticed that when I'm talking or when I'm like streaming or recording for any video, I tend to pause a lot. Usually, I don't think I do that in person. And I need to stop. I've noticed it and I don't like it. I don't know when I started. I'll like just randomly stop in the middle of a sentence where there shouldn't be a pause. Anyway, did I tell you guys I was excited for Monday's video? It's gonna be a little bit short, I believe, but I'm finally got to working on my quilt. I cannot guarantee that it's gonna be 100% completed, but I've done a lot of the work that needed to be done to prep it to be actually quilted. I still haven't decided what design I want to do. I do have some freeforms that I want to work with, but I'm scared to use them with this particular quilt because I don't know how to use them yet. I have an old quilt that I made. I think it was my first ever quilt before I made my sister's. So I'm trying to find it so I can work like try it on those or on that one. But I have the sandwich completed. I have, well, the front, the backing. I did have to piece it together because the fabric wasn't going to be long enough. But that one is completely sandwiched now. So literally I just have to quilt it and bind it and it's done. I went through and pinned everything. And then there's another little like bonus project that I want to add on to that video, just so it's not super short, because that's literally all I recorded was the quilt stuff. And I procrastinated. I was supposed to start it during the week. Guess when I did it? if you guessed today, you are correct. You are the winner. Ding, 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 ding. I'm fighting with a needle. Don't mind me. I don't know why some needles are easier to thread, or some strands are easier to thread than others. This one I had managed to thread it just fine the first time, and now I'm struggling, and I don't appreciate it. I don't even have both strands on there. Goodness gracious. Where is the other end? Here. Got it. Let's try this again. Perfect. Sometimes needle threaders save the day. Alrighty, so again, we are working on these two. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I have clamped down all of my threads just in case. And we're going to do a loop start. And we're going to bring it back up. There. Ow. Just stab my finger under my fabric. Nothing to worry about. Now we need to loosen them up a little bit because I'm going to need to move them up this way. Like so. That way. And then I'm going to course it that way. And now we can clamp these back up. Whoops. Whoopsie. Perfect. It all works out. It all works out in the end. Now, where are we going to park this particular thread? You may ask yourself. I am asking myself that same question. That one seems a little bit high up for me. But I may just do it anyway. What is it? Right here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's that one. You know what? I'm gonna end it. Never mind. I'm just gonna end it because it's too far up. I'm just gonna do a quick pin stitch. 2 actually. Like so. And then I'll cut the thread at the bottom. And now I'm going to put it in my handy dandy needle board. Needle paper. Needle something. This is 209. And there we go. We've added it there, and we move on. So this little star or little flower is only one. That, like, the hourglass looking thing is not one. Or not just one. 340. That one's a purple. I don't have any parked, because the rest of them are down there. Look at how it's looking so far. It looks so good. I like it. I like it quite a lot. Alright, so I guess I'll do it. 340, 340. Do we have any more up here? I have a few stragglers up there. Yeah, I'll do it and then I'll just end it like I did the other one. $340 is also a purple. I despise ninja stitches. If you don't know what a ninja stitch is, it's that. Precisely what is on the screen. One stitch of a single color. Don't like them. Could it have been the other color that I used? Yes, it could have. Of course it could have. Could have been 209, but no. We gotta make the stitchers work extra to get that one little stitch. Let me trim this really quick because it has a little tail that's not letting me thread it correctly. Not that I have issues with threading needles, not at all. We've established that. See, and I think that's the reason why I do cross country, because I will use the strand until it's done, which means I don't have to thread needles as often. I don't have to end needles as often. But mainly I just have to get out of my head. I know a lot of it is like avoiding things, but that's what we're doing this for, you know, to entertain ourselves, to have all the pretty colors. Things like that. And that's it. One color, one stitch. Fantastic. Do a pin stitch. What is this? fuzz ball thingy there. Wait, I have tweezers here somewhere. And then I'm going to add it to my needle board. I know that I'll use it eventually. It's 340. I will make a needle board. I will. Soon. Soon enough. Alrighty, I have been streaming for 2 hours. You know what? No, I'm not going to stop there because I'm very close to getting to the color that I've been doing all this for. And I'm not. It is not like the most orange that I've been looking forward to, but it's quite a bit. And I'm going to do this last color, and then I'm going to call it a day. Finally got to the color that I've been wanting to. It's more of like a peachy color. Three, 7, 3, 8. No, 7, sorry. 3, 7, 7, 8. 3, 7, 7, 8. Three, 7, 7, 8. Oh yeah, definitely. It's like a little peachy color. Also new. Haven't used it, so I'm gonna snip my ends really quick. And we will have reached our goal for the stream and for this project, at least for today. Very excited. Very excited. I might stream tomorrow, but I'm going to work on, I think, Starry Night. I haven't worked on that one in a while. I might do the moon one. My moon one where I'm just stitching green. I know you guys will want to see it. They're dying to see that one. I got 2 strands. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Let me just add this to my floss card really quick. Give me a quick segundo, por favor. All right. I'm going to do just these right here. Oh, and that one. How exciting! I've been wanting to get to this section for a while now. I know there's more orange down at the bottom, but I'm not going that way yet. And that's kind of the reason why I want to go diagonal, like top right quadrant and upper right and then lower left. just to kind of be able to work on most of the color, different colors. One, 2, 3. If you guys do want a crochet with me, I don't know, let me know downstairs. Put a little ball of yarn, put, I don't know, something, so I can set that up. Like, again, I did start working on a crochet project that it might take a while, so we can have a few sessions of those. So definitely, if you're interested, let me know. It will not be a tutorial, however, so. We should do something like that, huh? Start a little crochet along. Maybe if I find a pattern, I can set something up. I know a few people have this particular pattern, and I think that would be awesome to stitch it together. So if anybody has it, definitely let me know down below so I can, we can set it up. I think it would be fun. I think it would be tons of fun. You know what? I'm just gonna do them all. Why not? Why not? And then I'll just park it over to the right where that other one starts. The other one that's disconnected starts. Final stitch. Final stitch. Yay! And then I am going to park it here. This is where the next one would start. So we're gonna mark those, and we're going to park this one to the top. We made it to the orange, ladies and gentlemen. How exciting. We're finally there. Again, I am gonna gear towards moving to the upper right quadrant of the pattern. It would be from where you guys see that little dark arrow, this one up here, or this little red arrow here at the top, to the arrow over here at the right side, which is by the under the 250. So that's pretty much the quadrant that I'm wanting to work on. That one, and then the bottom left, which would be obviously bottom left. But yeah, that is where we currently are. We are at 1.14% on this project. We did 124 stitches today, and we are very close to finishing our first 2,000 stitches of this project. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you get to watch this later, definitely let me know down below if you are interested in any of the things that I mentioned today. And yeah, I'll probably stream again tomorrow, Sunday, depending on, probably in the evening again. I don't know if I'll be working on this particular project or something different, but again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.